So boys and girls, we are going to select one of those beautiful flowers to draw. A zinnia, a gaillardy, or a violet. And I'm going to start with the gaillardy. And to do that, I am taking my sheet of paper, I'm making a circle in the center that's about the size of my fist, and now I'm going to make all of the seeds in the center of the flower. And I'm doing that by using ovals and circles for this whole area. So boys and girls, after making the details in the center of our flower, we are now going to add the petals. And I took the time to count the petals. 1/2 of the first row of the flower has 19 petals, only halfway around. So I'm going to go all the way down to the halfway point, and I'm going to count each of those petals. And I should have 19 on one side of the flower, and I should have 19 on the other side of the flower. So we're going to carefully draw each of those petals touching all the sides of the paper. I'm making this flower as large as possible. So one rule is to count each of the petals and make sure you have enough. And the second art rule is to make sure that you touch all 4 sides of your paper. So I'm all ready with my first flower, and it's all done. So I have selected my violet for my next flower. And to begin with the violet, I'm going to count the petals again, and I found out that I only have 5 petals to draw. And what's interesting is that the center is very, very tiny. So I drew that as a polka dot in the middle. So I have 1 dot in the middle and 5 large petals around the outside, touching all 4 sides of my paper. And then for my final flower, I will be using the gaillardy. And if you notice, the gaillardy has the center of the flower is about the size of a quarter. It also has some tiny little wisp of petals in the middle and many, many petals around the outside. And so I'm counting as I go. I found out that I have 9 in the middle and more as I go around, and I'm going to continue that until I have the flower completely done and touching all 4 sides of my paper. Enjoy making your flowers, boys and girls.